Hello, everybody. Welcome to your weekly celebrity reading. This week it is Theo James. Now, as I do with all my celebrity readings, they're based on subscriber requests. And so, if you're a subscriber, feel free to leave your requests for celebrities you want me to read. For some reason, I get a lot of requests for British actors. This is really fun. I don't know a lot about Theo James. I don't Google any of these people, the celebrities that come up. I don't want it to be a biased reading. I want it to be a cold reading. Okay, those are the best kinds of readings. All right. Because when you have an emotional attachment, sometimes like your subconscious could try to favor the interpretation of the reading. So better not knowing anything. I don't know what's going on with his life. I think he was in Diversion. Is that or anyway? Theo James is an actor and a British actor, and he. Another thing that I do, the only thing I do is I look at their birth chart, but because I couldn't find his birth time, I can't give a full birth chart rating, so I'm just going to tell you real quick. He's a Sagittarius, okay? Not only is he a Sagittarius, he's a stellium Sagittarius, all right? So really fiery there. We love that. We love that. He loves to have fun. And what's really great about that is that Jupiter is actually in his fifth house. And the fifth house is pleasure, okay? It's love. It's family. It's, even procreation. He could have a kid, okay? Because Jupiter in Aries in his house, I mean, it went back to his fourth house, okay? For a little bit, all right? But then going back January to May 2023, going forward, going back into his fifth house. So could have a kid. There's a lot of activity at home he just went through because, Jupiter was in his fourth house. Now, listen, the other crazy thing is his Venus and Mars is in Aquarius. So doesn't have he doesn't he needs to have that mental connection over anything else in a relationship, and he prefers non-traditional relationships. As we know, if you watched my reading on Harry Styles, and it's in my celebrity playlist, he also has Venus and Mars in Aquarius. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started with the reading for Theo James, British actor, and let's see what's going on for him, for the current energies for Theo James right now. So I do a traditional Celtic cross spread. It's what my clients prefer. If you want to book a private reading with me, you know where to find me. Secondly, again, if you want to, if there's a celebrity you want me to read, go ahead and drop them in the comments. One thing that I want to say is that if you do, it's good to go through the playlist because I get a lot of requests for celebrities that I've already read, so they might be in there. Okay, I've done a lot at this point. All right, so with Theo James, God, I almost said Henry James. Theo James. All right, so it looks like he's going through it. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, he's going through it. And listen, here's the thing. We have a major solar eclipse that's happening in the next few days, okay? Major. It's in Scorpio. That's his 12th house, the house of the subconscious. He's going deep, all right? This is a time where he's going to go really deep. A lot of things from the past are going to come up. Mercury's in Scorpio. There could be some, hidden secrets and enemies that come up that he, light is shown upon it. Anyway, that's a big thing. And then we have another eclipse in November in Taurus. That's going to affect his sixth house, okay? Daily activities and work and, labor, even pets if he has pets. But let's go ahead and get started, see what's going on. It looks like, interestingly, there's some things going on with him. All right, there's some things going on with him. Theo James, listen, he did get the Seven of Swords, okay? So this is, I call it the lying, cheating, stealing card. Not a great card, but, there's some good advice that comes from it, okay? So you can see the mischievous man here stealing these swords, or, he's taking them away, and it's not really cool. And so it is really something that is The bigger message that's coming through is that it's internal for Theo James. There's something that he's not confronting, okay? Some sort of truth, all right? I really don't want him to lie to himself about something right now, okay? But there is also an energy where he feels like there's something that he hasn't gotten. Clarifying it, he did get the 10 of Wands, so could be work related. It could be something just, he could have been working on some sort of project, maybe a movie, or something that he's been in, and it really exhausted him. Like, it took everything out of him to the point where people have to ask, do you need help? The 10 of Wands, you can see him carrying all these wands alone. It's almost like, the good thing is there's like a sense of pride. It's like, no, I got this. I can do this. Where clearly this is like back-breaking work. The good news is 10 is the end, okay? 10 is the end of the suit. He's laying these wands down soon. So there's probably something that Theo James has worked on that it's over. It's over, okay? And it really brought, working on this project brought something where he had to just really, there was something about it where he was just not confronting something, and it was just not, it wasn't sitting well with him, okay? And he felt like it was someone taking something from him. But at the same time, it really also could be just, there could have just been some situation where he felt that he was just, things were a little underhanded. All right, good news. It's over. Okay? Now, from this point forward, he got the 4 of Cups in the heart of his spread. All right? Listen, here's the thing. You can see this little man here. He got 3 full cups. Cups are emotions. All right? Now, the 4th one, universe is giving him a 4th cup. Look at him. Arms crossed, literally crossing off his heart. And so this really is a card of gratitude. Theo James is going through a process where he could be getting some like other stuff, but whatever happened in the past is really affecting him now. And it's just, what he needs to do is just really come back down and just, be grateful for everything that he has in his life. Really just refocus on that, okay? Because, it is, gratitude is what I say is kind of like the fuel of the universe. It's, we can talk about the laws of attraction all day, but we really just having that clarity and awareness of being in the moment and being grateful for everything we have, right? Because at the end of the day, some people don't even get opportunities, right? Getting another one, and he's just, So there could be something that's coming through where he's going to have to learn to just really come back and feel that gratitude and appreciate everything that he has in his life. And I'm not saying that he doesn't. I'm just saying this came up in the heart of his spread. And so when he has that, when he's a little bit more aware, that really, really helps, because 4 is all about order, okay? 4 is stability. Think about 4 legs of a table, right? It's that stability that carries you forward. It's that gratitude. And the one thing that I say is, an easy way to think about it is, we live in this world of instant gratification. Now change that word gratification to gratitude. And, having this world of instant gratitude would be so much nicer, right? Just being grateful all the time. And I know they're basically the same thing, but just the wording, it helps, right, in your head. So he did get the 7 of Cups, okay? Now, this is really interesting. The 2 cup card, well, he's gotten 3 cup cards, but we'll get to the Queen in a second. But this is just saying that he really, at this point, really needs to just focus on that one thing that he wants. And when he does focus on it, he has to ask himself, is this actually what I want? Okay, a card this is like the card of illusion and delusion. Again, the universe. He's gotten 2 of the cards here in his heart of the spread and this challenge area where the universe is like, here you go. And then it's just like, well, now I have to figure out what I'm going to take. And, I need to be that person who, has that open heart with choosing this and being grateful that I actually get these opportunities. Now, this man here, you can see all the cups, they're all very different things, okay? There's, some of them are not great. Some of them are outstanding. So you can see a snake in one, you can see beauty in the other, you can see victory in another, you see a dragon in one. It really is, because it came in his challenge area. He could be having a lot of different opportunities come through, or thinking about a lot of things he wants. He really needs to focus on that one thing that's going to emotionally fulfill him. But the test is it what I want? Okay? That is the big test. Now, what did I say earlier is that this eclipse that's happening in Scorpio affects his 12th house, the subconscious. He pulled the guardian of the subconscious in his crown, okay? And so he is going to, I said earlier, he's going to go deep. He's going deep now, all right? Now, the high priestess, she comes out when she says, listen, you need to trust your intuition, because you know what that does when you go deep, when you really, really, really have that, intuitive side, really grasp that and really understand that. That brings that deeper wisdom. So the fact that the high priestess did come up in his crown is a great sign. I love that. So he is going to go deep. He is going to, through this personal, spiritual journey. And I know spiritual is a strong word. So just clarity, all right? Clarity, but alignment of body, mind, soul, emotional, mental, physical, spiritual, all of that. Just, it's all happening now. And I think it's what he wants, because something in the past wasn't great. And it just it has an energy of exhaustion. And it's just emotional exhaustion as well. And, this is just confirming it. He did get the Queen of Cups in the root of his spread. Now, the Queen of Cups, she's so loving. She's so giving, right? She is the queen that leads with her heart, not her head, okay? And so that's what he wants. He wants to just really have that. And it's clear as day here, okay? He wants to be emotionally fulfilled. There's, I think that there was, whatever happened in the past, recent past, it really threw him off his game. Now, I love that he did get the Queen of Cups, okay? This is, I call her like the Princess Diana, Mother Teresa of Tarot. She's the type of queen that thinks of everybody in her kingdom, okay? So that's Theo here. He wants to make he wants to show his emotional side to everyone. He wants to take care of them. It's, there's like a maternal quality to it, but it's more than that. It's like the Queen of Cups. She's the type of queen that knows the name of everybody in her empire. That's how loving she is, okay? It doesn't matter if it's the emperor or a farmer. She takes the time to know who they are. That is what Theo is looking for right now. And that's why he's going deep, and I think that's going to help, all right? And it's there could also be someone in his life that really inspires him at this. That could be that inspiration for him. But listen, he's gonna have some choices coming up, all right? He did pull the Two of Pentacles here in his future, and so the Two of Pentacles really is a lot of imbalance. And when you look, you can see the Two Pentacles here bound in the sign of infinity, right? And so here's the thing. You can see that a lot, the pentacles are not even his foot is off the ground, the waves aren't even. I mean, like, when I say imbalance, this is coming up in his future. He's going to have to make a decision. He's going to have to, it would be good if he dropped one of those pentacles, all right? And the reason why is because when they're bound in the sign of infinity, it just means you can be stuck in this situation for the rest of your life and be good at it. He's a good juggler. He's a good dancer. He can do this for the rest of his life, but you want to have that balance, all right? So he is going to have a decision coming up, all right? And so it is going to have to do with, it looks like something that he's really passionate about. He's going to get in defense mode for sure, but it is going to be something, it's more like defending everything that he's worked for at this point. There could be people coming after him, and when I say people coming after him, it can be as little as like Twitter trolls, like maybe the movie or show or whatever he's in play, maybe it doesn't get like good reviews, and he's gonna have to put up his defense shield. But that's the thing about this card. It's valor, okay? It's bravery. It's standing your ground, all right? So he is going to be doing that. And so, clarified, Ace of Pentacles, all right? So he's going to have this major moment it's going to be a few weeks, okay? Especially with those eclipses, right? Remember, I said he's going to 12th house. He's going to spend a lot of time in his head going really deep, figuring out what he wants at this point, moving forward, okay? What's the next thing, all right? Because he's going to have to make a decision. But then also that eclipse in Taurus in his 6th house, okay? He's really good with change. He's a Sagittarius. They're mutable signs. They're good. They're cool with it. So after all that, boom, he gets the Ace of Pentacles. This is the biggest pentacle in tarot, okay? This is money. This is wealth. This is amazing. And so Ace ushers in new change, new opportunities. It's coming. Something huge is coming for him, all right? Or he's getting something huge, and that's the, hand of spirit offering this new opportunity, okay, for him to build his wealth and money. And it could be a new role, it could be it's just something new coming in, and it's setting the stage, all right? I feel like energy is a lot of like another big role, okay? Listen, and this is great. I love that we're ending with the 6 of Swords here, okay? Starting with the 7 of Swords, and now we're ending with the 6 of Swords in his future. All of this, like I said, temporary, okay? It's very temporary, and it's honestly like, I would even say like very soon, like within a week, actually, he's gonna start going through this process, okay, of leaving all of this behind. You can see the turbulent waters here, and the people on the boat. They're moving forward into what I call the promised land. Look how smooth and clear the waters are. Okay, so he's great. This is gonna help. He's moving into he's moving past all this. All right, let's get to his staff actually, because he's got a lot going on. All right. Theo James, listen. Again, if you like this reading, it'd be great if you like and subscribe and leave comments. I don't know much about him, but I love it when people actually leave comments and say things about whatever, or yeah. Anyway, so let's get to his stuff. The good news is he did get the Lovers, okay? And I love that he did get this card. When I talk about choices earlier, he's gonna have to make some choices. It's clear as day here, okay? And so there could be some trouble in paradise, nothing like crazy, but there's just something that he's just really going through it. But listen, this is a great card. It's ruled by Gemini, all right? And so we know, at this point, what day say, 23rd, Mars is in Gemini, and it is going retrograde, and it is in his 7th house, okay? As a Sagittarius, that's his 7th house of partnerships, all right? So when it goes retrograde, you have to reassess things, okay? Mars, all right? Mars is a powerful planet. It's all about action, all right? But the retrograde period, and that's going to be a few months in his house of partnerships. And so that's, with the trouble in paradise, there could be some things happening. But listen, all it is here is, you see Archangel Raphael, all right? You see a lot of sunlight. The sun is a good sign. It's one of the most powerful symbols, not only in tarot, but in the world, okay? So Archangel Raphael is the one who's actually gifting the love here, all right? Let's call them Adam and Eve, all right? He's gifting, blessing them with the love. Now it's up to them to decide what to do with it. So again, more choices here. Again, remember, Theo's going deep, all right? And so it's going to help him make these decisions moving forward, and choices he has to have. But he did get the 5 of Wands, all right? This came up in an area of his spread where it's saying there may be something that there may be a little bit more challenges and conflicts, and he could actually be in, I said earlier, there's some sort of defense mode he's in, or he will be in. And this is, again, another conflict card. But listen, take a really good look. You can see that these people are actually just swinging their wands in the air. So I don't know about you, but like when I was a kid, we didn't have iPhones, we didn't have Netflix, we didn't have any of that. We went into our backyards, pretended we were in Star Wars, had sticks, and did the stick fighting or whatever. That's what this card is, okay? It's child's play. So whatever this challenge is, it is so not worth his time. And it's one of those moments where he has to stand up. Someone has to stand up, and it's going to be him. Someone has to stand up and say, y'all, we need to just, come on. Let's work this out, all right? We're not getting anywhere. There's a lot of egos at play. There's a lot of different voices that want to be heard, but we have to work together at this point. Big energy I'm getting is that it is a lot of it's internal too for him. A lot of tug of war going on in his head in terms of what do I want to do next? What's the thing that's coming next? Again, with choices. And then clarified, hey, look at that. He did get the 2 of Cups. Now, we all know, well, we don't all know, but this is, in layman's terms, like, it's like the soulmate card, right? It's that twin flame card. It's so much love, okay? 2 becoming 1. This is, in my opinion, it's, more than the lovers, okay? Now, the fact that he got both the lovers and the 2 of Cups shows there is some sort of partnership, relationship, on his mind. It's in his external factors area too, okay? So there could be something coming through, all right? Again, you remember with the Ace of Pentacles in his future and him moving forward from all this stuff, right? There could be another role as something big coming up, all right? Something big, because this isn't just, it is love, sure, but it's also, like, when I say partnership, it can be career as well, all right? Working with someone else that he really wanted to work with, new role, but again, relationships too. So, yeah. Oh, wow. He did get the Ace of Wands, okay? So, 2 things here. 1, definitely something, a new role coming through, okay? Big new role, something that he wants, all right? Wands are our passions, it's our ideas, it's creativity too, but it's also, at the end of the day, like, really big career, enterprise, work related, new opportunities coming through. He could, I think I said earlier, have another kid. I think he has a kid. Something's coming through with that energy that I'm picking up on, which is great. Which is great. He's moving into a new place. These eclipses are going to affect him really, really big. They're definitely going to have a really big impact on him personally, all right? Him just going deep. Now, he did get the sun, like I said earlier, the most powerful symbol. Like, listen, when I say powerful, it's not even a, like, we're beyond symbols at this point. The sun is one of the most powerful things in the world. Like, we're all alive because of the sun, right? The billions of people on this planet Earth exists because of the sun. The solar system exists because of the sun. That's how powerful it is. Sun, hugely powerful. This is optimism. This is growth. This is, shining the light and all the shadow sides. And it's really, it's a great card. And that's just, at this point, that's all he wants. All right. All Theo wants is just get out of this situation and have that abundance and feel free. I mean, he is a Sagittarius. They love their freedom. They love to roam. They love, exploring things, and that's all he wants. There's things happening right now that's not allowing him to do that, and he's in his head a lot, but he's going to get there, okay? Because his final outcome, Knight of Wands, all right? Knights are very, very active, all right? They're very fiery too. This blends well with him, with his stellium and Sagittarius, all right? Knights are fire, Wands are fire. You can even say that's fire coming out of the Knight's helmet, all right? So this is really great. That's his final outcome. Knights are on a mission, all right? They're very active, and at the end of the day, the Knight of Wands, very transformative energy, incredibly transformative energy. So he is going to get to that point. And yes, look, 8 of Cups, perfect. Okay, so like I said earlier, and he did get the 6 of Swords, moving past all the turbulent challenges in his life. And again, here we go. He's leaving something, okay? Leaving something. This is in his future. Leaving something behind. And you can see the man walking away from the Cups. that's an eclipse happening up here, okay? We are in eclipse season. There's one coming up in 2 days. There's one happening in 2 weeks, okay? So these eclipses really going to have a huge impact on him. He's going to be leaving something behind, okay? Whether it was good for him or not. And then lastly, Queen of Swords. It really is just, the Queen of Swords is very powerful. Very kind of like polar opposite of Queen of Cups. Queen of Swords, she leads with her head. This is all about authority. This is all about like power and intellect and, really just head above the clouds, okay? Leaving emotions at the door at that point, but like not using, like really just being logical, practical, and just leading that way, all right? This is a crazy spread for Theo James. I don't remember who subscribed or made the request, but that was a long one. So there's a reading for Theo James. There's a lot happening here. He did get a pretty complex spread, but the good news is a lot of stuff that we don't like. Nobody wants to deal with. How he's had to deal with it. It's coming to an end. Now it's all about going within, finding that gratitude, being aware, tapping into your intuitive side, and then just really, really moving past this, having these decisions. He has a lot of new things coming. He did get the Lover's card and the Two of Cups, but also the Sun, and it's just a lot of moving forward. He's going to be leaving something behind. So thank you so much for tuning in. Thanks for the request. If you have any subscriber, I can't even talk at this point. This is a long reading. If you have any requests for celebrities, drop them in the comments. Thanks so much. I will see you next week. Bye-bye. Or yeah, well, if you watch my I do weekly readings. So if you for all 12 signs. So I'll see you there. And prepare. Big eclipse coming. All right. Bye-bye.